Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Harold Halibut. Let's, I guess, I can't move? I can't move. Let's get in the sub. Okay. Come on, Harold, you're the specimen of elegance. You can do this. Or not. That's fine, too. Oh, fast. I need to make a footnote real quick while this is happening.
How are you holding up back there, Wii?
Oh, it's okay. But it seems quiet without Bridget.
Hey, what are you saying? I'm still on the radio, remember?
Ah, yes, much better.
What do you think of all this drama? I bet none of the Flumelin ever have any crazy schemes.
Yes, it's very curious. It makes sense that if Slippy loves snow sports, he would want to create a snow world. But it doesn't seem like he checked with everyone if they also loved snow sports first.
That's a very balanced way of looking at it.
But I wonder, why didn't he tell anyone? Or why didn't anyone realize he was so sad before all this happened?
Good question. Humans can get very wrapped up in their own stuff, you know? And sometimes people hide their sadness because they don't know what else to do with it.
Are you sad, Howell?
Oh, thanks for asking. No, I'm not. Maybe I used to be.
I'll be sad if we can't stop Slippy. I think all the Flumilim would be sad. I'm going to do my best with the grabby arm, though.
It's going to be fine. We'll figure something out now that everyone is working together.
That's
Ooh,
the spirit,
I'm
you
spinning.
two. Hey, even Raffi is helping.
I am still listening, you know.
Well, good.
But once this is all over, you all definitely owe me some peace and quiet.
It's a deal, Raph. Okay, looks like we're approaching the tube exterior. Bridget, we'll check out what's wrong first.
Great. Keep me posted.
Okay, Bridget, you reading us?
Loud and clear. What's the situation?
It's frozen.
We've arrived outside the Agora arcades.
Oh, it's
It
also
looks
broken.
Like the actual transportation tube is disconnected. Maybe the ice broke it somehow.
Drat!
It also isn't rendered on the inside.
The change in pressure from the ice must have displaced or warped some of the connections. How bad is it?
Well, the good news is the tube itself is in one piece. So, if we can get a good grip with the grabber, we should be able to reattach the main tube and lock it back in place.
And the bad news?
Oh, well, there isn't any extra bad news.
Oh, good. Well, get going, but be careful, Wheel. If the tube cracks, the whole thing will be unusable.
I'll take
What do they even make it out of?
Okay, let's do this.
Is it? It's
I'll
not.
get us
Surely
in
it's not
position
glass. Wow, we use a natural. And just like that, there's no water to worry about, and the air pressure is fine. Oh, I haven't looked at my journal. I can't look at my journal.
I wonder how Team Moreau is doing.
Well, from what I can see, they're starting to get into the tube, one by one. Chris is doing push-ups while he waits for his turn.
Where are they going?
Well, now they're telling me that the direct connection isn't working for some reason.
Oh, no. What do you think is wrong?
I'm not sure. Could be a few things. Plus, there's the potential side effects of all the ice to consider. Seems like it was only the direct path to the energy district that was down. Maybe a malfunction in the tube's control panel?
Oh, so what now?
They're en route to the central station now. They'll try again from there.
Okay, keep us posted, Bridget.
Are we going back to the core? Okay.
That was really impressive grabby arm work, by the way.
Thanks. I just thought about holding on to a slippery fish.
Oh, it seems like the route via central station is working out for them. They're on their way now.
All this makes you realize how reliant we are on those tubes to get around now, huh?
What did you do before then?
Well, we didn't move around as often, and I suppose we only went to places we really needed to.
So you built tubes to move more often to places you didn't really need to go to?
Yeah. Yes.
It is fun zipping through them, though. The whoosh sound, it takes no effort.
Yes. I think I'm glad to have them even with the fines and all the delays.
Ah, good timing, you two. Team Moreau has arrived now.
So, what was the problem with the tube?
Maybe it was just the electronics being affected by the ice? Whatever it was, it doesn't seem to be affecting the whole system, which is a relief.
How are they reaching up? That seems almost impossible. Oh, I can look at my journal now. Oh, lots of things. Okay, so that was Cyrus happy with the plants. I guess that was us tripping out. There's the sub. The frozen fedora. The miracle ecosystem here. Surfing? I don't know what that one was. I forgot.
Yeah. The door to the energy harvest is locked too.
Seems like Slippy has barricaded himself using the lockdown routine.
Yes, and the door can't be controlled over the computer system due to the all-water emergency protocols we baked in.
So it can only be opened from the inside? If he's in there doing something slippery, we've got to stop it. What are we gonna do?
Something slippery,
Did
huh?
we ask him?
Even if we wanted to, the emergency protocols block out the security cams and tannoy. To protect potentially sensitive all-water corporation activity, he totally isolated himself. Must be nice. No interruptions.
Wait a sec. Bridget, didn't you tell me the agricultural district and the energy harvests were connected?
Ooh, good thinking. Yep, by the retractable conveyors. If memory serves, the one that connects energy to agricultural is near the back of the core.
Rafi, what do we do next?
You'll need to lower them first from their rooftop storage, then power them up.
How do you know all this stuff, Rafi?
I did have a life before the arcade, you know. Anyway, ask me about that later. You're gonna need to align the belts in a continuous path so you can reach the opening that leads to the harvest.
Okay.
Doesn't sound too hard. Let's go, Wii.
Such teamwork. I'm like a proud mother hen.
Ooh, how very mechanical sounding. Like stock mechanical. Oh. That's what you meant by line up, huh? Oh, it's doing it for me. Are we just gonna need to see like a cool tour of the core?
Okay,
My
you two,
mic,
it's
my
time we
mic
got
looks
going to the
really
energy
quiet.
harvest.
That's
You going to be okay
strange.
here?
Yep, I'll stay here to monitor the security cameras and oversee the situation.
Hey, microphone, you
I hope
okay?
it's
You look
better to
really.
watch than those videos
really
Hal showed
quiet.
me. Everyone shouting and then kissing straight after.
Wii.
Just stay on your guard. And when you see Slippy, tell him I always knew he'd slip up.
Okay. Will do.
Okay, time for a tour. Oh, that's not right. The animation's a bit funky on that. And couldn't we walk on these too? Like the things at the at the airport? The people movers? Oh, we skipped the whole core?
Shh, Wii. We don't know what we're gonna find at the end of this. What are we gonna do at the end of this?
You're going to get Slippy.
That's one way of putting it. Well, I'll think of something.
God, your knees must be killing you with how slow that thing's taking to get.
It's always me who has to get his hands dirty. Slippy, we're here. It's...
Slipmeyer, I can't even count how many regulations you've freezed. Halibut?
the door.
Harold! Whew! Everyone!
Look, let's not be hasty. If I could just show you my plans, I was only trying to...
I'll show you a plan!
Ooh,
Eesh.
that was a hell of a slap.
Shit, my hand!
Well, that settles it, I suppose.
Thanks, Chris.
Is he okay? Gosh, I was overcome with emotion thinking of the children. I hope I didn't overdo it. Please no one tell them about this.
Chris, relax. It's over.
He slapped the
And so
shit
is
out
our
of Slippy.
chance at launching after wasting all this time. Oh well, may as well spice things up a bit in the meantime.
Relaunch chance over? Whatever do you mean, Professor?
I mean that the solar winds are due to begin again, and soon. Too soon. After these shenanigans, we simply won't have the requisite preparation complete in order to meet the safe launch window.
To say nothing of repairing the damage, Slippy's icy debacle probably caused our sensitive instruments.
Well, can't we risk it? What's the worst that would happen?
Well, if we launch late, we run the risk of the solar flares crippling the ship, like last time, and tumbling back into the ocean. And there's no telling if our next landing will be so lucky.
And if we launch on time?
My calculations are nearly complete, but if we time it just a second wrong, we might sink deeper or use up our remaining fuel just to move a few miles away.
And even if your calculations were already done, what with the all-water time theft, it'd probably be late by now anyway.
Time theft? Speak sense, Harold.
I tried to tell you that day in your lab, but we got distracted with the probe. Me and the Lightkeepers, I was gonna tell you I joined them. They're a bunch of teenagers. We found proof that Allwater were shaving a bit off every hour to help with the energy crisis. So we had even less time than we thought all along.
What are you talking about? How and why do you shave an hour?
So we have to do less work, and to save energy. And, well, actually not every hour, only the ones in daytime. By now, apparently, it adds up to 2 full hours each day.
How? But we would have noticed.
But we didn't because of the introduction of all-water digital time, and they controlled the time in tiny little bits so it would always feel normal.
So, Allwater fooled us more than Slippy, and we must have... Wait. Saving on daytime? Ah! Harold, you wonderful...
Oh, then you have more time
schmuck.
available.
If what you say is true, and these days the truth is stranger than one of your little head stories, then it's exactly the opposite of what you think. We have more time than ever.
We do? How does that work?
Think, Harold.
2 hours a
If what
day
we perceived
for
as a
88
day of
days.
24 hours was actually only 22. That means that we haven't actually reached today's date yet. Now, let's see. All-water digital time was introduced 8 years ago. Cyrus, check my math.
Well, even if they were shaved up to 1, then 2 hours after a few years, we should have more than 4 months left until the launch window ends.
Oh, goodness.
Much as I love it when you're wrong, that means...
My calculations were correct, but time was wrong.
And it explains why we thought the space bacteria would degenerate faster than modeled. Oh, if we had just done the experiment at nighttime.
Oh, wait. Then... And that means... And I was so blind. Time. All along.
It's about time, right, bros?
It's true. This is a matter of urgency.
Yes, okay.
Time is of the essence. We know we were onto something when we noticed Java's watch didn't match up with the official time.
And what time do you call this?
Party time.
The time is...
I know what the time is.
I love these little
Time's of the
flashback
First time
montages
for
we've been
artists.
getting.
At the same time,
A stitch in time saves
Are they really
nine.
showing every time the word
At the
time was
same
said?
Time is quite a feat.
and time is running out.
In the meantime,
We don't have time to put you on a proper routine.
But maybe this whole time
All water is trying to steal time.
Just what do you suppose I'm doing with the stolen time?
Maybe taking the time for yourself?
now,
If and when the time is right.
we might even have some time for ice skating. Why not give them
All the time.
Your first time at Quick Soup Colorfish?
this will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
There's no
Time.
Time. Time.
time?
time.
Time.
Buddy.
That time.
We're going to need a few words with the Madam CEO if we're to get the exact numbers of when and how much time they've stolen. Speaking of which, has anyone seen her?
We didn't see her on any of the cameras. Nor Zoya. Do you think they escaped being trapped?
Unlikely. They were probably incapacitated by Slippy as part of his plan.
They could be anywhere. We'd better split up and find them. Maybe we should start in the Allwater district.
Why don't we just ask him?
I don't think he's in a talkative mood.
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
Is he dead?
I was
His
just so
eyes wide
overwhelmed.
open.
How was I supposed to know he'd take it so badly?
It's okay, Chris. At least he didn't get away. Cyrus, let's go with Harold and Weeyu to the All-Water District. Major, I imagine you'll want to stay with Slippy. Everyone keep in touch via PDA, and don't leave any stone unturned.
Let's go.
Oh, and Bridget, can you tell the others over the Tannoy system to search whichever area they're in?
Maybe we finally get to go to the fancy pipe with a diamond on it.
It's them. They look fine, and not at all hungry.
Do I look fine?
Well, I mean... it
Why are
could have
you
been
tied
worse.
up?
Those snacks are tasty.
Yes. I could have been tied up with you. Can someone please tell me what is going on?
Slippy engineered this whole hoax. He was never really working on a relaunch procedure. His plan was to freeze the planet into a giant ski resort.
How absurd! Professor, I expected better from you.
So there's no relaunch plan after all? I can't believe it. I'll never fly this thing.
Madam CEO, I could say the same about you. We know all about the time hoax, but it's still imperative you clear up a few things.
What good will it do? Still, I suppose it can't hurt at this point. And you did untie me. Fire away.
Firstly, when did you start the time-skimming process?
About 8 years ago. For the good of the ship, of course.
And how much did you shorten the days?
Well, we started with 30 minutes, just letting the clocks run a tiny bit faster during the daytime. Every 2 years since then, we made gradual transition to another half an hour shorter.
And I thought it was my fault those plants were growing slowly.
Cyrus, stop blathering about plants and run the math for me, please.
Okay, so that means 365 hours in the first 2 years, 730 to 2 years after that, then 1,095 hours, and then 1,460 hours, which adds up to 3,650 hours. So we have 152 days left.
Wow.
Or what
That's
we
almost
think of
6
as
months.
Today is in fact 152 days away.
No, that's not 6 months. That's 4 months. Yeah. Whoop.
Whoa, that's a lot of time. But how come none of us noticed?
Aha. This is the clever part. We tacked the shifts to the summer-winter time changes. People's circadian rhythms always go a bit haywire around then anyway. Subtle, no?
So we have time, but no procedure after all.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yes, we kind of worked on a thing.
A thing? Kinda.
A secret backup relaunch procedure. We were never taken in by Slippy's showmanship, and sorry to say, Madam CEO, your blind trust in him.
So it took me a while, but I got a little something theoretically up and running. But I was stymied by the time theft messing with my calculations of velocity. That's why my simulation failed that day, you know.
We even double-checked, triple even, and everything.
Well, I won't forget your flagrant distrust in me anytime soon. But I
Please.
suppose your rebellious streak has borne some interesting fruits.
Trusting you
You
is
must
so
explain this
worthless.
procedure to me so we can work on the press release.
So we really might still launch after all.
Yes, yes. Funnily enough, there'll be plenty of time for all that. But now, I need tea and a nap.
Yeah, it's been a crazy day. Tea nap sounds good to me.
Spicy tea.
Spicy tea?
Come on, you two. Let's leave Zoya and the CEO to get some rest. I'm sure it was exhausting eating all those snacks. We can all meet in the morning to go over
But
next
how did they go to
steps.
the bath?
Okay, I suppose we can postpone the agenda until then. I imagine there will be much that needs doing, including some serious PR damage control.
Oh my god, just forget the company already. It's clearly not worth it. Ooh, cutscene? Oh, they're actually doing the work. Oh, hero medals. Oh, Sunny's cupcakes. Oh, I like that. Slippy. Slippy's cleaning up trash. Oh, buddy. Frank? Little Frank? Who is Little Frank? I guess we're at the end of the... This must be the end of the game. We never saw anything with Dr. Computer, though. Did I hallucinate that all? I swear there was a thing I wasn't like mixing up games or something, was I? Oh, is she returning all the watches? Justice is a dish best served warm. How many days? Ooh! So much for plenty of time. What the hell is Dr. Computer from then? Or did I just miss a major plot point, like Dr. Computer was someone else? Hold on, now I have to see. Okay, there are people talking about Dr. Computer. Okay. Okay, I didn't hallucinate it. There are people asking about Dr. Computer. Okay. Wild. Oh, 30 messages, huh? I'll start from the bottom. Shaya? You okay? I haven't heard from you in a long time. I can see you haven't even read the last message. I really hope something hasn't... Who is Shaya? Unless... That's not Sunny. Harold, just thinking about you, sending you positive vibes. Still thinking about you, positive vibes. Professor. If you see this, make sure you reply me. No, you tend to ignore these. Might be Oh, these must have been while he was in the tunnel? The cave? I made a terrible mistake. I need to confirm you're still alive. Oh, Wii U sent me a message. Remember, globular. Tommy. If you're stuck out there, time to come back. You know, Harold, if you ever feel lonesome... Okay. Wait, did I miss a message from Tommy? Oh, Harold. Okay. Felix. Oh, these are all these people sending him messages hoping he's okay. Okay, so these were... You schlep? We help you schlep with 2 free packs. Get out of here. John Slippy Jr. Oh, I guess that's Slippy's full name. Shut up, Slippy. Oh, her name is Brenna. Oop, Sunny. Oh. Sandor? What? Who's Sandor? My fellow jury members, I beseech you to remember the halo effect. It would be grossly remiss of us to confuse the effect of an action with how we feel about it. It's a pleasure liberating you all. Despite our disagreements, happy to a maximum possible sentence of 24 hours. Weeks of community. Oh, okay. That was Slippy's sentencing. What think so?
Hello, my boy.
Hey, Professor. How are you holding up?
Just fine, just fine. Preparations for the relaunch have gone swimmingly.
Ah, great. So they're nearly done?
Yes, we're really just putting the finishing touches on now.
Wow. Can you believe we're about to try and take off after everything?
I knew we'd figure out a procedure. But I would never have guessed at what it took to get there.
Are you excited to see space again?
Yes. But that's not to say I won't miss this place. It had a certain watery charm and plenty of scientific curiosity. But you know, I'm getting old. My real wish is to step foot on real ground.
Will that be possible?
It was nice to be
I don't
outside
even know that
of
you'll
the
survive
door
the trip.
of cave, but I suppose that's not what you're thinking of.
Indeed. I'd like to see the sky. But enough about me. How are you feeling about leaving Wiu and the Flimmerlim? I know you grew close to it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss Wii U. I'll miss it all. But this is our path, right?
I think so, my boy. You'll always cherish the time you had with them. But don't you want to continue the mission? Get back to finding a real home?
Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose. Do you think we will?
I'm not sure. But what do we stand to lose?
Wait, they're not going back to Earth? They're just going to find another planet?
Have you said goodbye to Wiu and the Flimmerlim yet?
Not really, no.
Well, no point putting it off. Saying goodbye only gets harder the longer you leave it. And so send them all my regards.
My mic still working?
Yeah.
It's getting. Looks like it's getting quieter every second.
And Harold?
Yeah?
You'll miss Wiu, but over time, it does get easier. You'll be busy once we're back on course. It'll feel like a whole different life.
I know. I know.
Oh. Say goodbye to Wii U. What about everyone else? Should we do one last tour of the station? Anyone in the lounge? Nope, no one in the lounge. Oh. Let's go see maybe Cyrus is downstairs. Anyone in the bathroom? I'm in the bathroom. Cyrus, are you in the tiny room? Not in the tiny room. Anyone in the filter station? Okay. We never did have anything with that little hatch. Oh, no one here either. Are they all kind of grouped together for like a meeting? Oh wait, Cyrus would probably be back in the energy district on account of the whole Slippy thing. Man, I guess this is the end. I'm not ready for it to end.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water.
I had such an enjoyable adventure at this game.
Thank you for traveling with.
I wonder if the secretary got his job back. Oh, no one's there. Wow, this place is like deserted. I thought you packed up. Oh, you're selling something different.
Sunny.
Harold, to what do I owe this unexpected pleasure?
Just, you know, checking in. But with the launch soon, I guess everything will feel different soon.
I know what you mean. Sunny's cupcakes will be no, for starters.
Oh, you're giving it up?
Yeah, now that the other restaurants are all restocked again. And to tell you the truth, I'm not sure Fedoran's ever quite got my baking style, you know?
Ah, so something new again then?
Yeah, you know me. A mind forever voyaging.
Yep, that's the Sunny I know. But I can't help but wonder, do you think maybe it's not the job that's going to make you happy?
Huh? What do you mean, what else is going to make me feel fulfilled?
It's a tough question, I know, but it just seems like nothing holds your attention. So maybe you need to channel that amazing energy into something else.
I'm not gonna deny you're right, but what else is there, other than learning new things?
Well, the way I think about it is, even if you knew everything, you'd never have time to use it all. So find something that makes you happy, no matter how successful it is, or how good you are at it.
Listen to you! When did you get so philosophical?
I'm not philosophical. It's just how I get stuff done, I suppose.
Okay, Harold, you know what? I'll try thinking about that. I promise.
Great. I'm sure you'll find it soon.
Just one last thing. Tell me honestly, were my cupcakes any good?
You can taste the passion.
You could really taste the passion. But I guess passion tastes pretty weird.
Always honest and faulty. Well, I appreciate it. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out my next move. Next time I see you, I'm sure I'll be able to tell you all about it.
Good luck, Sonny. And enjoy finding it too.
I guess there's no gossip left in here.
The thing is, Warren, just because I'm unemployed, that's not what I'm saying. Now, come on, you two. There's no need to...
If you'd all just follow my example.
Then what?
Hey, everyone. So, planning the next performance?
Not, I'm afraid, until we've resolved a little dispute.
Oh, it's little, is it?
I just meant...
Typical Warren.
What exactly is the matter? You all just got back together.
Yes. It's complicated, Harold. We know you mean well, but I think you'd better leave us to it. Okay, Warren, so what were you saying? Oh, just that, you know, I've been there, man. Until you very much weren't there, you mean?
Now.
8, you don't always have to take the high road, you know. 8, just chill.
Warren, are you teasing me? You know my thing with drafts is medical.
That's not what I'm saying. Now, come on, you two. There's no need to...
What is this?
If you'd all just follow my example...
I can't anymore, can I? I was fired, remember? For doing my duty. Are you implying we're not doing ours? We were doing so well.
And whose fault is it we're not doing well now?
You're all stooges. That's all there is to it. You're all just clowns. Wait, I just noticed Warren has a proper storefront. Warren's Gourmet Wiener Experience. Wow. Hello, Bridget and family.
Hey, gang.
Well, hello, Harold.
Yo, Harry.
Don't be so embarrassing, you two.
Show some manners, young man.
It's Harold. We go way back.
Go easy on him. I remember when I was like that.
I know, don't remind me.
Oh, like I shouldn't remind you about some of your early wardrobe experiments? Your found fashion phase?
You know Harold is gonna be more embarrassed by the two of you than me.
Oh, you want us to bust out some good Felix stories too, young man? Maybe some cute baby photos? Like the time you found my lipstick?
Mom!
But enough about us. How are you feeling about the relaunch, Harold?
You know, it's really going to be something, isn't it?
It's an awesome mission.
It's what we've worked towards for so long.
It's been a real pain stowing things from the store away.
All true. I'm glad you three get to experience it all together.
Harold, I hope you're not blue. We really are all in this together.
Thanks, Bridget. I know.
Anyway, I still have a few last-minute checks I should make about the energy flows. And Felix, don't you have homework to do?
Okay, I'll leave you all to it. If I don't see you again before the launch, enjoy the ride.
You too, Harold. Savor
Did they
it.
put all the modules
Have a good one,
back
Harry. See you
together?
around. Or up.
Good luck, Agent Harrelson!
Are they gonna talk while I... No, I guess not. Rafi?
Rafi, hey, how are you feeling?
Sad about not going back to the cave.
Yeah, tell me about it.
On the plus side, it taught me a lot. And when we launch, All Water have offered me... It'll be good to be working properly again.
And they'll leave you in peace to do it?
Yeah, plus I've taken one of the kids as a game cabinet maker apprentice.
Rafi, wow, you're so different.
Not really. They're under strict instructions. Did it because they kept bothering me. This... you
Which
can call
kid?
it.
Sure.
Gunther, maybe?
Sure.
Which of the kids is interested in tech, gaming, programming? How's our performer guy who we talked to like one time the whole game? Oh, Chris is here. I didn't even see him in the foreground. Is he the one playing the music?
Harold!
Hey, Ona.
I guess not.
What's good?
Do you want to see my new composition? I'm just putting the finishing touch to it.
Sure, let's hear it.
Okay, here goes. Go easy. I haven't practiced that much. Hang on. Okay, I know what went wrong. I'll get it this time. Right. Oh, I've got it now. One sec. It's that one chord. Let me try again.
Ancient Onat? Why is he ancient? Hey, Chris. Thinking about...
Chris.
Harold! Namaste! How are you getting on?
Good, thanks. Especially now that everything has calmed down a bit.
Yes! I was just relieved that I didn't cause Slippy any lasting damage.
Yes. So, what are you up to before the takeoff?
Just chilling. Spending a bit of time reminiscing.
About Buddy?
See, he was a legend. I keep remembering Station Jog number 64 when he managed to convince Moreau to join in.
He what? Moreau?
Yeah! She was more sprightly than I imagined. And surprisingly competitive.
Buddy could get through to anyone, couldn't he?
He sure could. Recording that video with him was so funny. I'm not sure I've ever seen him take anything so seriously. And the Bambinos loved him too.
They saw him when he delivered mail to the school?
Also, he delivered guest lectures and workshops about his job, but also station history, physical fitness, cursive, and sociology.
I knew.
God, they still teach cursive. They don't even teach cursive in real life anymore.
So, what are your hopes for after the launch?
Well, some places do, I
It's
guess.
a weird feeling I have. I was born just as the ship was crashing, so to see it relaunch, I feel so lucky. Blessed almost. Like, I'm witnessing the circle close.
And the kids?
Oh yes. It's going to be a great opportunity to teach the kids more physics as we go. Maybe they'll concentrate more if they can see some stuff. Stars. Maybe even new planets. And we're going to need this bright new wave of minds.
You're the best man for the job, Chris. If anyone can make learning fun, it's you.
Thanks, Harold. Hey, what about you? I got all caught up and didn't ask.
The same, I guess. I wonder how much will really change. And I'm gonna miss the cave. At least I got to spend some time there. It's just gonna be weird having only the fedora again until, well, if we find a new home.
It's true. I didn't get to spend much time there, but I know you felt very connected to it, and the Flumrin. I know it must be tough for you to think about leaving, but it'll all feel very different once we're back up amongst the stars.
Sure. Thanks, Chris. I'm sure you're right. If we just live in the moment, whatever happens will be enough. Right?
Now you're learning.
I guess we can talk to the restaurant owners. Wait, all the brothers left. Harold, find your position.
Hello again.
Hi.
Let me guess. You're in a bad mood because of Water Wieners opening up shop in Slippy's old place.
How did you know? Who told you?
No one. It's just after the way things have been going.
Yes, it is bad news.
You know, the extra choice might bring more people to the arcades in general. This could be good for everyone.
Well, maybe you're right. At least those cupcakes are gone. Wieners definitely can't be as colorful as my colorfish soups.
I guess not. Sometimes you don't want certain colors in certain things. Like, soups shouldn't be rainbow colored. That doesn't sound enticing.
Oh, hey, Nigel.
Yeah.
How's fishness? I mean, business.
Could be worse, you know. But it about to get worse.
I don't know. Why is that?
Word is, Warren's Water Wieners is taking over Slippy's. And that's some prime real estate. All them hungry bellies will fill up on wieners before they get up here.
Are they that good?
Yeah, man. That's why I'm worrying.
Then all you can do is focus on making your fish as tasty as possible, right? People can't eat wieners forever.
Wise words, wise words. So, care to try any of my new fishy dishes?
I'd love to, but I can't stop right now.
All right. Well, you'll know where we are.
I mean, I guess it is a good selection. Fish food, soups. Well, the soups are also fish. Some of the wieners might also be fish as well, but... Hey, Warren, where'd everybody go?
Hey, Warren, what's going on here?
It's my new shop. Just a few more finishing touches to go, and then Warren's Gourmet Wiener Experience will be open for business.
Oh, that's exciting. You feel confident?
Certainly am. The food truck built up a bit of a cult following, you know. I couldn't keep up
Could
with
you really call it a
demand.
food truck? It was a food person.
So it makes sense to expand into a brick-and-mortar enterprise. Hey, you don't want to be my maitre d', do you? I could use a people person like you.
Oh, wow. Thanks for the offer, but I already have a job.
I know, but do you want to stay apprenticed to the professor forever? Branch out a bit. You'll get 3 wieners every day, and just wait until you try my new crispy wiener with seaweed sauce. It's a revelation of umami, inspired by the textures of the cave.
That does sound delicious. But no can do, Warren. Thank you again, though.
Okay, well, you know where I am if you change your mind.
Hot dog contest. Oh, Tommy's number 1. Okay, I guess we can tick off the arcade. Slippy's sign is all ripped up. That's funny. Okay, well, we'll keep going and explore the rest of the station, and I guess get to the end of the game. Oh, I don't want to say goodbye. I've enjoyed this so much. But that's it for now, so thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.